Okay, everybody, today is Sunday, August the 22nd, 2021, and we're going to talk about the recent events that's been happening between me, the United States Department of Labor, and these wicked-ass Israelites right there. See the flaring? That's United Saudi Empire. They call themselves Saudi Aramco Motiva, but according to the United States Department of Labor, ownership belongs to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. That's what they're doing business in. So I've been dealing with these guys for about 2-3 years. Ms. Jackson's the public relations lady for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia here in Contractor. And as you can see, they're flaring right now. I don't see any black soot come out of it. They may have changed the processes, but so we've been dealing with them from the labor front as well as from the environmental front. So I've been on the Department of Labor for like almost 6 months to get the employment records for these guys, thinking they were United States federal contractors, but in fact they really are not, according to the paperwork the Department of Labor sent me this past Friday. Word on the street was that they were not, but I wanted the Department of Labor to do their due diligence just to confirm the fact that they are not United States federal contractors. That's the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia back there. They manufacture all this jet fuel, this, that, and other. My thing is, they're probably selling their product to a third-party broker, who in turn sells their product to the United States government. The reason they're doing that is to circumvent President Lyndon B. Johnson's 1965 executive order, which created affirmative action. See, since they're not a federal contractor, they ain't got to worry about diversity. They hire whoever the hell they want to hire. That's how the kingdom rolls. What I don't understand is Congressman Randy Weber, why in 2021 we got a foreign country over there across the street from me dumping their filthy, toxic waste over my land, making billions of dollars. I don't see no money from it. You understand me? Those are foreigners over there. The reason I went ahead here is symbolic. Just like Davy Crockett at the Alamo, he was surrounded by hostiles. Tennessean guy, I'm Tennessean also. I'm surrounded by some hostile Saudis over there. They've been jogging me out employment-wise for 30, 40 years. I know more about quality than anybody got out there, but they don't hire no Negroes. They don't like Negroes. This goes way back. You go and pull up Psalms 83, and the Bible, they tell you all about the Ishmaelites, the Edomites, how they conspired against Hittites. These guys took part in the Trans-Sahara slave trade back in the Middle Ages. You know, they were worse than the transatlantic slave trade. They don't tell you about the Trans-Sahara slave trade. Saudis do not like Negroes. They hate Negroes. You can see whenever the management comes up to City Hall, a school board meeting, all you see is white folks there. You don't see not a nigger in sight. And they can do that and get away with it because they're not a federal contractor. So, Congressman Randy Weber, what are we going to do about this? They're blatantly thumbing their noses at President Johnson's executive order from 1965. They don't want to do it. And they're making billions and billions of dollars. In 2019, Saudi Aramco Motiva was the world's most richest company that year. They beat out Apple. They had $111 billion in net profits that year. So, they're making money, but they're not diversifying. You understand what I'm saying? The United States government has to do something about this. This is not only with them. I believe a lot of these guys in the oil and gas industry, they're like that also, to circumvent affirmative action laws, get away from EEOC, from labor. They sell their product to a third-party broker. That third-party broker then in turn sells the product back to the United States government. So I don't know what can be done about that, Congressman Weber. We're going to talk about that next week. But something definitely needs to be done about that, man. I mean, like I told you before, these guys are making all kinds of money. The city of Port Arthur got one of the highest unemployment rates in the state of Texas, while these Saudis back there making all that money, dumping their filth over my land, lowering my property value. I do not appreciate that. You hear me, Congressman Weber? We need to do something about that. So I'm gonna get back with the Department of Labor. I appreciate all the hard work they did in digging up this information, but peep this out. Ms. Jackson, I contacted her a year and a half ago about federal contractors. She knew back then that they weren't federal contractors, but she didn't say nothing. You understand me? She let me and the Department of Labor do all that work, knowing they weren't federal contractors. All she had to do was say, hey, Greg, we're but not federal contractor. Why she didn't do that? Why did she make me and the Department of Labor spend man hours digging through research, trying to figure out what they were up to? Now the cat's out the bag. Next thing we're gonna find who was the third-party brokers they selling that oil to, or the finished product to, was turning around and selling it back to the United States government. We're gonna get there. Anyway, we'll keep you posted on what's going on in the next few weeks. I'll be busy doing football, my workhorse stock, so I mean, you know, it'll be kind of hectic. I'm trying to get on and stay on it as much as I can, but so the one man can do so much. Anyway, deuces.